Is Black Panther the Godfather of the MCU? It's no secret that the Marvel Cinematic Universe has pulled from iconic films of all genres and types, from The Winter Soldier drawing inspiration from 70s thrillers like 3 Days of the Condor and The French Connection, to Ant-Man drawing from heist films like Ocean's 11 and The Thomas Crown Affair. The MCU films have deep roots in classic cinema. And from what we're hearing from Black Panther director Ryan Coogler, the film will follow that Marvel mold with heavy cinematic influences. So what movies is Ryan pulling from, and how might those homages show up on screen? Now, the first film worth mentioning in regards to Black Panther is Coogler's favorite film, A Prophet. Some might not call it a classic yet, since it's only nearing its 10-year anniversary, but this French flick from 2009 deals with secret societies and cultural ties, which Coogler says was a major influence on Black Panther. And with both the nation of Wakanda and its royal family both being types of secret or closed societies, we can see how A Prophet could inform T'Challa's return home and how he navigates his varied roles as king, brother, son, and leader, and their unique demands. But Coogler's inspiration goes back much further in time than 2009. Black Panther has been likened to both The Godfather and the 007 classic Goldfinger. Now, The Godfather makes perfect sense as another influence for Black Panther if you imagine T'Challa as the Michael Corleone of Wakanda taking over his father's empire. The Wakandan royal family works like a family business, and even though their business is legit and legal, they still have a heightened need for security like the Corleones. Now, in The Godfather, one of Michael's struggles early on is being the outsider of his family, struggling to gain the respect of his father's associates and enemies as he takes over the role of Don Corleone. We see T'Challa in the trailers going through a similar struggle to gain respect, with Eric Killmonger and opposing tribal leaders as the main adversaries who won't kiss the ring of the new Wakandan king. As for Black Panther's action sequences and references to it being called a spy thriller, the film throws back to Goldfinger, the infamous James Bond film that inspired 1,000 Austin Powers memes.
I love gold!
Now, in a previous Nerdist news, we broke down how that first trailer makes some pretty strong references to Wakanda being the lost city of gold.
Gold!
But we've seen some Bond-like action in BP, like the high-speed car chases, the slick gadgets made from Wakandan tech to get the slip on an enemy, and stealthy spy sequences that take place in ornate casinos. But we're thinking T'Challa will not be the womanizer that James Bond was. However, these influences play out in the actual film. We're super excited to see T'Challa step out on his own and to dive into the world of political intrigue of Wakanda. But what do you folks think? Do you think Black Panther is more the Godfather than Goldfinger? And do you love gold too? Let's discuss. Also, be sure to like and subscribe. And hey, have you seen the latest episode of Because Science? Kyle's breaking down how the vibranium in Black Panther's suit actually works. Pretty cool. And don't forget, tomorrow is the first episode of our brand new show, Nerdist News What the Friday, only on Alpha. Be sure to use the promo code WTFriday to get 60 free days. Check it out starting this Friday at 1 p.m. Pacific exclusively over on ProjectAlpha.com. I'll be hosting it. See y'all there!